Happy Veterans Day to you and your favorite veterans. I have a couple of them, one of whom is my late grandfather, Robert Lee Zimmerman, who served in World War II in the Army. If you follow me on Instagram or on my blog, smaxy.com, you will know that in the past few weeks I've been writing out excerpts from letters written from my grandfather to my grandmother during that time, 1943, 1944. So today for Veterans Day, I would like to read one here, a shorter one. One thing I didn't know about until I started looking at the letters was there was a thing called V-mail. And so this little tiny envelope, it's the return address is the War and Navy Department's V-mail service. So V-mail, according to the internet, stands for Victory Mail. And what they would do is they would have these little, they would have people write out, either write out or type out their letters, and then after they pass through the censors, they would get uploaded onto or photographed by microfilm, on microfilm, and then sent home, and then blown up into this size so that they were legible, almost. I mean, these are tiny. Look at this one. Tiny, look, so tiny. And even with my little old lady reader glasses, I can barely make this one out. But you can see the address, tiny, here, and where it was coming from, and then the censor stamp, and then the postage stamp is on the back. I think they were sent like this, and then they were stuck somehow. Anyway, I guess the whole idea being that the microfilm took up much less space on the planes and ships than actual letters would. And this way they could save space and have more space left for ammunition and the other things that they were sending overseas. So for today, with our special YouTube version of the letters between Robert and Melva Joyce back in Texas, I'm going to read part of a short letter that was stuck inside one of these V-mail envelopes. Okay. This is from March 5th, 1944. My mother had been born a few months before in January of 44, so he had not met her yet, because I think by the time she was born, he was already on a ship headed over to England. Hello, sweet little gob of goodness. You know, Puss, I looked for days for some sign of sea life, but about all that has been seen was a few seagulls. Someone said that they saw a whale, but no confirmation. No sharks or any of the expected fancies. Because of the danger of fire, we are not allowed to smoke in certain parts of the ship. We've temporarily cut the smoking in half. Really missed the last cig before closing my eyes to a bit of dreaming. Have seen 3 shows here that were pretty good. Dr. Livingston, Theodora Goes Wild, and Immortal Sergeant. I had seen them all before, but it was good to see them again. We also had amateur hours that were pretty good. The entertainment helped to take our mind off Torpedo Junction and Stooker Pass. We'll indeed be looking for the picture that I know is coming of my mother, my baby mother. It should get there a short time after I do. Have always wanted to go to England in a way, along with some of the others back in Tulsa, and now it seems that I have beat them all, even if it is in a different manner than we had anticipated. So far, the really only noticeable thing of interest, in contrast, is our eating. The English eat 4 times a day, and since we left, we have only eaten twice a day. It isn't bad at all once you get used to it, and much better for us, really. Don't hesitate to ask questions, for sometimes letter writing is made easier if you do give voice to your inquiries. I'll answer all that I possibly can, and that's about all for now. Loads of love, Lee. If you've been following some of these letters, you'll know that some of them are super gooey and romantic, and this one seems a little bit more matter of fact. And I think maybe the weight of what he's going to, where he's going, is probably starting to sink in, maybe. Anyway, I will be posting more of these, like I said, on the Instagram and on smacksy.com. I may read a couple more of these here on the YouTube channel, but for today, this is your Veterans Day version. And thanks for joining me. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and, hug on or smooch your favorite veteran today.